piece of music now, which is totally different from everything else, and that is by my next guest. I'm going to put it on. Whoops. As soon as I slip it in, I'm going to put it on, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I'll let you have a listen, see if you recognize this artist. He's very local, and you've seen him in the neighborhood. And this is KMUN.org, KMUN, Astoria, KTCB, Tillamook, Arts, Live, and Local. Okay, folks, did you figure it out? Well, I'll let them speak for themselves. Morrison Pierce, of course you knew that. Hi, Morrison. It's great to have you here. And with Morrison is Oscar Nelson.
Hey there.
Okay, now, you've got a bunch of people on this music.
Oh, yes, ma'am. This was fun when we had to... Oscar and I were working on it, I guess, for like a month before we got lined everyone up. And it was just a few Mondays ago, right here at the Rope Room here in Astoria.
Yeah.
We had, it was a rainy Monday, and we had Olaf, we had Nevada, Timmy, Janik, Oscar, and myself, right? That was everybody, right? Yeah, so one rainy Monday, we did a whole album in a day.
So did all of the other people, now you and Oscar worked together closely, did the other four people get to improvise, or did they know what you wanted?
The week before we were recording, we did some rehearsals with Janik and Timmy to get the pacing down. Janik had came over. We have a music studio above the River Sea Gallery where we do our own recordings. But
nice.
We wanted to make a bigger album with everyone at the Rope Room. That was our summer goal, was to do it. And Nevada was in and out of tours, and I was like, hey, I need to get you down, but I need a date. And the date came in, and they came up, and like I say, we were all ready to go, and just went in and just had fun. Everybody was just able to play off each other.
Sure.
It just made it a fun day.
Well, it sounds terrific.
Well, thank you.
I hadn't heard something quite as finished, but each piece is very different also.
Going in, I had it in my head and talking with Oscar over in preparation for it. I was like, I wanted to stay like a Greek tragedy, almost like a play, like a real living piece of art. But you could separate the songs, but it's one long story, like a concept. But it has that emotion in it, and you pull from I want it to feel like Gothic jazz. Something new, something fun, something that you can grab a hold of and feel something different in music.
Okay. Can you tell us a little about your music background? Because other people know you as a visual artist as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, the music side.
Yeah.
Well, Oscar and I, we've been doing it for 6 years together, but I've been making music for like 20. But I just do music as like it's kind of what you can't do with paint. You know what I mean? It's like something that you just can't get out in a paintbrush. You can in a song. And I don't play by any of the rules. Like that's
We
the
know
other
that.
thing.
Yeah.
So it kind of transfers over into the music. And I don't know. I enjoy what I make, and I put it in there. You know, it's almost like a living, breathing song where it's almost more than just music. You know, it's like there's a story there.
Do you take specific time? Because you have a busy life. You also have a job. And even though you're able to.
I tell you one thing, most of our albums were made before 12 o'clock. Like, we would do morning jams. We had, like, for the last 6 years, from the AVA residence we had way back in, like, what was that, 2020, when we first started doing it, and when we, like, our band came out of COVID the first year. It was like, nobody was hanging out, so Oscar and I just started toying around with the songs, and little by little we found how we wanted to sound like, and then over the years we just keep working. Like the last time we were on Marcus's show in March, and we premiered we had just recorded our new album back then in March. Played the whole thing during the telethon. We played it live, and then after that. Oscar does a lot of DJing. He's DJing tonight at the
Oscar,
Maritime.
I'm going to be talking to you in a second.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to get off easy.
Oh, don't worry. He's so anyway, playing music has been really fun, for both of us. And also, I love to play like with Timmy, and it was an honor to play with Olaf. Honestly, he's such a musical genius.
You have, that's one of the
Janet
things.
As well. Yeah.
You do bring in other people, but you have a very strong core of your own, but you are always bringing in.
It's like friends that you could be in a room with all day long, and you're like, can I hang out with you all day and let's make some magic? And
fantastic.
It comes through in this one.
So and either of you can answer, what are we hearing instrument-wise?
Well, Morrison is on the drum machine, so the Roland drum machine. Janik is on, I believe, a combination of either analog, actual physical saxophone, or a digital saxophone.
What is
it's a new situation where he's able to get some really cool synth sounds through a wind instrument, and then
you mean he actually blows it?
Yeah, it's a
digital sax.
Yeah, it's plastic. It looks futuristic, and he's able to get some wild stuff out of it. And then Timmy, he's kind of the lo-fi. I don't know if rapper is the right word, but he's the lyricist. But Morrison wrote the lyrics, so there's a lot of really good stuff, especially in Henry. A lot of kind of social commentary that's put in about empire building, into empires. Olaf, he had a lot of the jazzy top with the keys.
So Olaf was on keyboard.
Piano and keyboard.
Kind of like this old spooky piano, like a real piano that had pedals or something attached.
Because I think of Olaf with drums.
Oh yeah, he's a great drummer. But he's so versatile, really. Yeah. The whole family.
I know.
So talented.
It's wonderful.
And that's why it was just a blessing to be on the record. All of us together as friends. It just made it work.
Fantastic.
And Morrison's right. I mean, we were in there chomping away till 9:30 at night. So we, everybody was there to suit up and show up, and it was really cool seeing everybody just be able to have the time and energy to do that all in one go. Because to keep the atmosphere of this specific piece, it was, I think, really important to keep the container. It would have probably changed things if we had come back another day, maybe. I don't know, actually.
It even changed, like, all of the month that we led into, like, going in to record the album, even the week before the rehearsals. Like, by the time that we went into the studio, it had all changed. We had, like, the bones of the song, but it really didn't become the song until we recorded, even though we kind of know what we wanted it to feel like, and then just recreate that feeling.
And why do you think it is? Is it just because every day is different, and so you bring new.
I think so. It's like all of that happens. It's like it was a blessing that it was rainy. It was like that rainy Monday where it didn't stop raining. It rained all day and all night. 24 hours of rain, and then like we'd go outside and go back in, and we'd be like, all right, we're soaking wet now, sitting at all around all the instruments, and then we get right back into the next song. So,
Well, next time you can record in a place with a tin roof, and you'll have the rain as one of the instruments.
oh, well, we're going to be playing the KMUN Block Party next month.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're on the first. We're very
Okay.
excited about that. We're
Okay.
working. We have a house show we're going to play tomorrow night at Get Down Moses, who's also
Yes.
playing the block party. Our great buddy, we call everybody Big Joe. But yeah, we're playing his house show tomorrow night, and then secret pit party for 4th of July. So at Janik, he's also one of our great. He's a great DJ. All that as well. Yeah, we're doing a secret pit party tomorrow for 4th, and then the house show. So that's fun stuff.
But it's secret.
But it's
Okay,
secret.
well, we won't
We're
tell
not
you.
on KMUN telling you to come to the pit
No,
tomorrow
no,
to
we
see some
wouldn't.
great music. Not at all.
And Oscar, you DJ?
Yeah. So
Where do you- Where does that happen?
tonight at the Maritime Tavern, I go on at 9, probably till midnight, 12:30 if they let me. But yeah, we have kind of a little crate collective that we're working on, having a few local DJs just keep the energy moving in town. We just want to keep a good vibe going and a community around the music.
Do you find there are enough venues?
I would always say no. we're always apt
Sure.
for more. The American Legion has really stepped up.
Oh, yeah.
And that has been a godsend
Legion.
for the community. So I
wow.
will say more, but Astoria has really stepped up, and my hat's off to the American Legion and to the Columbia Theater for allowing
Yes.
some music
After
after
Nice.
parties, after the movies. And it's fun seeing a music scene kind of really starting to get some legs. This time last year, it was a totally different environment.
It was a disaster last summer. This summer, it's not. We were playing outside. We had nowhere to go, and we really started
Cops writing
writing our
tickets.
cops writing tickets.
Oh,
all the
God,
all the
no.
things that it was.
Ouch.
Last year we were living Footloose. This year we're not doing Footloose.
No,
it's over.
You look very official. And
Well, yeah,
folks,
we're official. We have a T-shirt.
I was just going to say, I have to tell you, if you see one of us coming down the road and find you have to blink because we're so bright, you'll know it's Strange Places, hot pink, right here,
Yeah.
with the column.
Shout out to Tiff on that one.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Well, 100 years of the column. We feel like we'll hijack that this year with
It's
Strange Places.
beautiful.
Thank you very much.
That's great, and it is bright. And it's gorgeous. So I'm going to wear mine for sure.
Oh, thank you.
Yours is more subtle, I notice.
Yeah, I didn't
Because
want,
you're
I didn't want
so
to blind
subtle.
you.
Right.
He's bright enough as it is.
Exactly. Oscar, what is your musical background?
I am very unmusical. I did play clarinet in the in
Yeah.
Astoria Middle School.
Oh,
and,
you are a local.
Yes. Yeah, I grew
Okay.
up around here. And I just
I
love-
noticed you didn't talk the way Morrison does.
Yeah.
Not many people
not
do.
many
No,
people do.
no. He's got the Southern charm.
Yeah.
I will say he's taught me a lot about how people and relationships and community, just like with this Odessa album, being able to spot talent, bring people together, community
Nice.
builder here.
Well, and that is, yes, definitely Morrison is. And catch his visual arts too. I know
I got some paintings at Bill and Annie's now at Confluence.
at
There's some new
Confluence,
stuff.
right? That's
Yeah,
where I
there's,
saw.
And a show coming up in November I'm working on right now.
Okay, good.
New
Well, I'm delighted, absolutely delighted to meet you, and I'm glad you bring people together. And
Well, happy 4th of July. Happy 250-year anniversary
Well-
of America. We can do a little bit of a 4th of July this weekend. We're going to do some fireworks ourselves.
are you,
With the music.
I'm not. Oh, with the music.
With
okay.
the music. That's our fireworks.
That
Light
sounds,
it up.
that sounds like the kind of fireworks that, yeah, and it won't scare the animals
No
either.
way.
They'll come probably.
Well, we got the dog show. Speaking of animals, we're doing the dog show July 18th.
Are you?
Yes, the fourth
July
year
18th.
we got to do it. I'm Secret Now is out again.
Okay.
And look for the new Suds commercials next week to premiere. Timmy's actually in Portland right now editing them. But yes, dog show. Hear it here first.
Is
on
it
Miss
still
Carol Show.
called Not Westminster Dog Show?
Not so Westminster Dog Show. I have all the animal shelter, the CAA, they're all going to be there.
Fantastic.
I have all the lovely volunteers. We're going to, of course, do Fastest Dog in Astoria, the costume contest, and the obstacle course.
Folks, this is for real. It is wonderful. It's inspiring and a lot of fun. Where are you doing it this time?
We're doing it at 8th and Franklin, McClure Park, the big slide.
Oh, wow.
That's where we've done it the last 3 years.
Okay.
And it's really fun. Astoria Parks and Recreation and the Steins, Dan and Sue, they all, Sue Stein, they help us all out. It's just a fun community event. We're going to do it. It's the same day as the 100-year anniversary of the column, July 18th.
Oh, okay.
We're going to do, downtown has 11 to 4. We're going to do the show 10 to 12.
Okay,
So
10 to
come
12.
early to register your dog
We'll have
and
to
then
get that
have
on
fun
the
with us.
KMUN calendar for sure.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, sounds great. And
Take us
let
out
me
with a
see.
song.
That's what I was going to, whoops. I'm going to, whoa, there. Is that going to bring us out? Here we are, folks. Some more from Strange Places, my guests, Morrison Pierce, Oscar Nelson, and a whole bunch of extremely talented, wonderful local musicians from the Rope Room.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks so much and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank
Wonderful.
you. Thanks for having us on.
Thanks for having us
You
here
bet.
always.
Okay, have a listen. Yeah, sounds great. Okay, tonight, the Coaster Theater, Moriarty, comedy drama, Sherlock Holmes. Oysterville Schoolhouse, Artisans. It's over for today, but it's happening tomorrow till 3:30, 10 to 3:30. Also, Columbia Pacific Heritage Museum. Okay, so much going on, and it's time for me to go. KMUN in Astoria, KTCB Tillamook. KMUN.org.
And streaming live at KMUN.org.